Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA for short, is the molecule that carries the genetic information in all living organisms. In terms of structure, DNA is a polymer that's made of 4 subunits known simply as A, C, T, and G. Each of these subunits has 3 main components: a unique nitrogenous base, a phosphate group, and a sugar. They connect together through their phosphate groups to form these long polymer chains, which are the basis of DNA. The order of the subunits is extremely important, and it's how the genetic information is stored. It gets a little more complicated though, because DNA isn't just one chain, it's actually 2, and they're held together by interactions between the nitrogenous bases. This interaction is known as hydrogen bonding, where A likes to pair with T and C with G. This hydrogen bonding, along with various other intermolecular forces, twists the DNA into its characteristic ladder-like structure known as a double helix. In this double-stranded system, the cell only reads the information from one strand, and the other is kept as a backup. For example, if a mutation occurs and let's say a C is swapped for an A, the cell can recognize and fix this because the A wouldn't properly pair with the G. Or maybe if some sort of damage occurs to a large section of one strand, the cell can simply cut it out and rebuild it based on the other one. This is not how DNA looks in the cell though. It's associated with a whole ton of proteins that pack it together into a super small volume. It progressively gets packed tighter and tighter until we eventually get something called a chromosome, which is the smallest DNA-based structure that you can see under a typical microscope. Each chromosome contains a different set of genes, and the number of chromosomes varies widely among plants and animals. For humans, we have 23 pairs of chromosomes, so 46 in total. What might be interesting is that the number of chromosomes doesn't have anything really to do with the sophistication of the organism. For example, a typical potato has 48, so 2 more than a human.